From battleground to common ground, unlikely allies are joining forces in the nation's capital.
In this country, we believe that everyone is innocent until proven guilty.
A deprivation of civil liberty that can happen to any of us.
They just took it and they said, sue us. Have you ever tried suing the government? It's not that easy to sue the government.
Members of Congress are responding to our investigative series exposing drug agents hiding in plain sight at airport gates, seizing cash from passengers without arresting them.
This isn't criminal asset forfeiture where you arrest someone and then take their assets as part of the criminal prosecution. They're not charging them, they're arresting the money, not the person.
In fact, I think technically the charge is against the money. It's bizarre. It's some old maritime law or something from way back when, but they charge the money, not the person. But I think the important thing is it's turning justice on its head. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. Not, oh, you're guilty, give me your stuff, and then you can have it back if you prove you didn't get it through ill-gotten gains. And that's not the way our country's supposed to work.
Here, in a divided United States Capitol, this issue is bringing both Republicans and Democrats together. It's about both civil rights and civil liberties.
Oftentimes they are the same.
The vast majority of people they're stopping are people of color, and the largest single group is black men.
It's a matter of racial profiling.
Georgia Congressman Hank Johnson is one of 9 Democrats and 9 Republicans co-sponsoring the Fifth Amendment Integrity Restoration Act.
The power of the government to simply seize property just based on a belief, a mere belief, an unfounded belief even, that property is associated or connected with criminal activity.
But not off the backs of innocent citizens. And you'll catch some crooks in this process as well. But sadly, we're catching too many innocents who have to fight their way out of this bind, and many of them can't do it.
Michigan Republican Tim Walberg has filed his bill over and over for nearly a decade.
Criminals, actual criminals, have more rights than innocent people who have their money taken.
Under civil asset, criminals have more. That's why civil asset is such a valuable tool. It can be used well, but it can be abused. And because you don't have to meet the standards that you would for a criminal asset forfeiture.
The FAIR Act would force the government to prove to a federal judge that seized money was from crime with clear and convincing evidence, and all cash from civil forfeitures would go to the Treasury's general fund. Federal agencies and local police would no longer get to keep the money they seize.
It's a perverse incentive.
That unified message is echoing across the aisle, pushing the FAIR Act through a House committee for the first time by unanimous vote.
That unanimous vote didn't happen in just any committee. The bill passed out of Judiciary, the setting for some of the most partisan battles in recent years. Yet Republicans and Democrats appear to agree on at least one thing: to make it harder for the government to seize money from innocent people.
I think it was rotten to the core. It's now passed through a committee in the House, and we're hoping to pass it in the Senate as well.